It's known as ball. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Ford. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
Second, the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's brought in by Myers. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Las Vegas.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on second down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Vegas. They'll run over center with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
In motion is Myers. Back to throw. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Now Huntley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Dragon 60. Check go.
Throwing, Huntley. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Huntley now. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. And no chance of a run back here. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Huntley. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Here's Huntley. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Laube now to return it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen set up for 4. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Kayvon Thibodeaux, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. In motion is Myers. He's going to keep it himself. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this stays a two-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Back to throw. Huntley. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 36 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. Come a little closer. Here's second and goal.
Come on, set. Go.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 79 Bronco. Ready.
To throw is Huntley. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And third down coming up. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18, Rattler, 18,
He'll drop to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on first and 10. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Now, faking the give. Now he'll run. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Let's go now.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A huge play just before the half. A pickup of 44 yards.
With that much time, you just can't ask your secondary to hold up. The defensive front has to do a better job. First, keep the quarterback in the pocket. Don't let him extend the play outside of it. And then secondly, you got to get that ball out of his hand.
And he will score again. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Giants 24, Raiders nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll look to throw. Finding his tight end there. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. In motion is Myers. They'll run with 4. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now Huntley. This one taken in by Hyatt. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Lobby now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. He'll look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Again, and he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They put Adams in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go, set.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. They'll run with White. And they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal.
Let's go now. Set go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Quick throw here is complete. The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock him back to the 7.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Huntley now. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. He's on his way. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the 3rd quarter.
Giants 31, Raiders 6.
Well, does that change the outlook here? And just like that, they have it 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point is up and through. And the Giants stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On the handoff, it's White. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Blitz coming. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
60 vices. Come on.
Back to throw. Huntley. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
In motion is Myers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath and find 4. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Back to the air one more time. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Huntley. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Go!
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Come on, set! Ready?
Throwing, Huntley. That is hot! What a job on the scramble. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. back to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Tyler Newbin.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Ready, set. Get up.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Set. Ready.
And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Third and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, here we go. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Here we go. One final play. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So it's a win for the